Hello, everyone. Thank you very much for joining me today. It's Monday, the 25th of July, and today topic is, are you just wandering through life? So I'm going to do a little bit of deep dive. I won't keep it too long, but I usually go too long. I know I do. Usually I always want to keep these like to 5 minutes, and they always turn into 15, 20. But kind of a deep dive into your life, and specifically to realtors or anybody, not just realtors, but anybody that has opportunity to live the life of their dreams. Now, are you wandering through life? I learned early on, been in real estate 30 years right out of college, but I did have a few jobs before real estate became full-time. Even when I started in real estate, I had other jobs, but I learned right away that I didn't want to wander through life, that 9-to-5 job, going to the job, doing the work, leaving. And I saw early on in the short term that I was in the corporate world, and I even worked in a machine shop one summer where you walk in. I mean, I remember the first day I worked in a machine shop, and as a college kid, and I walked in the door, and everybody was sitting in their cars, and I walked in because they started at 8 o'clock, and it was like 7:30, 7:40, and I walked in, and they said, "What are you doing here?" I'm like, "I'm starting in like 20 minutes." I'm like, "Well, we don't open till 8. I'm like, "That's when you're supposed to start." I'm like, "Oh no, we start at 8:30 or 8:15. You can't walk into even 8. So everybody just sits in their cars waiting to get in, punch a clock. Then we all get ready, sit down at our terminal or our cubicle or our workstation, and wait for the bell to ring to turn on so we could start working. But we wouldn't let us start working before because of the time and legalities of how much we work. And then as soon as bell rings, time for lunch or break. And then I remember when we walked out, it was so interesting. We couldn't leave till I think it was 4:30 or 5 o'clock, somewhere around there. But the bell rung 15 minutes beforehand just so we could get ready to leave. And everybody would just stand in line waiting to punch the clock until we had to leave. Because we were done, but we weren't allowed to leave. Now, fast forward into owning my own company, I learned now our team, me, Brenda, Debbie, Julia, Carly, Brooke, we work our hours, but we're available all of the time. We don't punch clocks. We don't even have a clock. We work normal business hours 100% because we need to be available to everybody and love to be available. But I finally have a team. Over 25 years it took me to get a team that understood that wandering through life and building and helping people is more than just punching a clock. I remember I would have people working for me that would sit in their car. They started at 9. They would be there at 8:45. It would sit in their car. I'm like, why don't you just come in, get ready, decompress a little bit, get ready for your day, turn on your computer. No, they wouldn't walk into the door till 1 minute before 9. And then when the time was there till 5, boom, 5:01 or 5:02. I used to at times have 10, 15 employees at different companies that would just run out the door. I'm like, how does your day stop that minute? So the point I'm getting at is most people wander through life. They get up in the morning, they hit the snooze button a couple times before they even get out of bed. All they know is they have to get to that job at a specific time, and they're going to leave at a specific time. They just have to show up. That's the minimum that they do. And I know corporate America, anybody's out there. I mean, I didn't spend 30 years in it, but I know that there's people out there that they're there 8 hours a day, but they're not working 8 hours a day. And those are the people that don't have the opportunity, they don't have the drive, they don't have the passion to live the life of their dreams. So you got to be specific about what you want. Now, I'm not saying, because a lot of times I coach agents and people, they say, yeah, I got to work 24 hours a day. No, one clue for me is this. When you figure out your schedule for your days. What do you put first? What do you put first? You know what I put first when I schedule my day? The time I want off. You know why? Because I'm specific. And then I fill in my work around that. Usually it's obviously normal business day, but most people work 9 to 5. No, they don't even put it in their schedule. It's just so ingrained in them. I have to go to this job. This is my day. It's not even in their schedule. You look at their schedule book, it's just not in it. It doesn't say work. You know what my schedule looks like? Exactly, specifically what I'm doing at almost every half hour. On the half hour, am I going to the gym? I try, even when I wake up, when I have calls in coaching calls in the evening, when I'm going to take some time off, when are my vacation days, which never off 100%, but don't work when I don't see how everybody has to work like I do. But the people that live the life of their dreams and passions, and that's what guides them, they put those passions, their dreams. What kind of relationship do you want? What kind of health do you want? What kind of success do you want? What kind of happiness do you want? Put that in your calendar first. It can't take up your whole calendar. And then the rest of the time, especially the realtors or anybody that has opportunity to do something and better yourself outside the normal business hours, fill it up. Even if you want to put in there, I enjoy watching, like example, me, I enjoy a few of those Netflix shows. What do? I put that on 9, 10 o'clock at night, maybe for an hour, half hour, I even know which ones are half hour shows, which one are hour shows. And it's in the schedule. It's in there. I know when I'm going to do that. So I'm not saying you have to work 24/7. I'm not saying you have to pursue to be successful in life. You have to work every minute of the day, but you can't be a wandering person. You can't be just wandering, just a robot. Like when I was working at that machine shop, I worked at other jobs as a young adult, and I just felt like a robot. I'm like, everybody's here, and everybody, I always, again, I knew I didn't want that end of the day at 5. I never understood that, how people could be so busy at what they do, but for some reason, every day, everything was cleared up in their schedule. Like, how do you do that? But in real estate, I'll go specifically to real estate. Your job isn't 9 to 5. You have 1 transaction, 2 transactions, 20 transactions pending. You could work on those. You have things to do every day. So the beauty of what we do, the beauty of your opportunity, the beauty of how you could be specific and create a life of what you want to live. Because I know it gets busy. When it's busy, almost every week, I have agents, I'm on vacation. I got to do this. I got to do that. I got to, I'm at my son's baseball game, but this person needs this. Yeah, that's going to happen. But with good planning, good specific, getting your schedule in order and building and planning those, you can work around those. It's taken me 30 years to get there, but I could plan when I'm available, when I'm not available. So you can do all the things that you love to do and spend the times with the people and live the life that you want to live. But to all those people that are watching this, if you do not have something that you have that opportunity, I'm happy to talk, because I have friends, I have relatives, I talk to some continually, some every now and then, about just role playing a little, just collaboration on what they can do to get out of that grind and to get out of that wandering. And that's what I love about real estate. Back to the realtors, you have that opportunity. You're running your own business. You could, I see it. This is not, everything that I'm saying is not theoretical. This is not in theory. I see it. Have seen it. It's going on right now. We have realtors in our office that are enjoying life. They're so happy and successful, and they're financially successful, and they're secure, and they're doing things that you can do too. They're not I'm sorry to the people that are successful. There's nothing like gift that they were given from God that makes them that much better than you to do it. You have the ability. If you're watching this, you're already a step ahead of everybody else, but you have it. I see it. Everybody has the opportunity. You just have to have the passion to do it. You have to have the passion, the drive, and to want to do it, to get out of that wandering through life. I just feel so sad for anybody that feels like they're wandering through life and they're just going through the motions and they're not happy. If you're happy, I guess there are some people that are extremely happy, which is great. That's the goal in life, to be happy. That's all I wish for anybody. Be happy, just to be happy. But if you're not happy and you want more of health, finances, security, relationship, you got to have the passion to do it. And you got to be specific about it and schedule it and have a plan to do it. No one gets successful and even happy in life without having a plan. Even the people that are happy, I'm assuming from all the people that I've known and seen and watch that I think are happy, they're planning it. This is what I want to do. These are the people I want to be with. This is the life I want to live, whatever the life is, and I'm happy. They don't just sit there and wander through life and go, okay, I'm happy. They plan it, no matter how small or how much time they spend or how much money they make. It's not about that. It's about planning and being specific about what they want to do and not wander. So hopefully that made some sense today. I was thinking about that this weekend for what my topic would be this Monday. So live your passions, live with passion, find what's important to you, all the things that are important to you, and find a way to get there, and you can do it. So that's it for this Monday. Remember, call, text, email me anytime. I'm happy to set some time aside and help you with whatever you need. So have a great Monday. We'll see you tomorrow on Tuesday. Bye-bye.